Uh, what is this, episode 12? Welcome back to episode number 12. I think it's 12. Let's just go with 12 because it's 12. Hey, it's 12.
I remember. So you're back with your boy. Yeah. Hi, I'm Bucky.
All right, let's just start something off with the topic that we can talk about.
Penis.
No, not Uber driver, the Lyft driver.
Oh, let's start from the beginning as to why we were in a Lyft to begin with. So, earlier tonight.
You want to start from the beginning?
Yeah, from the beginning of the day.
Okay.
So, my mom met my dad, and they banged. Too soon? Too early?
You said the beginning of the day.
I thought you said beginning. Okay.
You told me beginning of the day.
Well, the beginning of your day and the beginning of my day are two completely different times.
I woke up at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Actually, that's fair. I woke up about noon.
I don't remember what time I actually woke up.
Anyways, let's get to the real stuff that we were going to talk about. So, I came over after work today.
I thought you were dead. Like, I'm not kidding. I genuinely thought you were dead. And I was just waiting
Oh,
for your
because
mom
I
to tell
didn't
me.
because I didn't come over at fucking Friday like I normally
You
do.
didn't talk to me, say anything for the majority of the week. And when I went to go check everything to see if you were alive, you hadn't said anything on anything since Wednesday.
On social media.
Yeah.
And
so I legitimately thought you
Discord.
died.
No, I said something on Discord the other day.
Wednesday.
No, I said something before that, didn't I?
Wednesday was
Discord.
the last time I saw you say something.
Really? I swore I said something soon.
Oh, this wasn't a meme chat. Whoops.
Delete that. Put it in the main chat. I thought I said something. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that.
Damn.
No, up. That.
It was last Thursday.
That was Thursday, not Wednesday.
Okay, then Thursday.
So I basically just didn't say anything to you on Friday, and you thought I was dead. In your defense, I do normally come over Friday nights or Saturday mornings.
You also talk about what we're gonna do for the weekend.
Yeah, for the channel.
So,
which I didn't bring up this week. So, anyways, keep getting off topic. So I came over, we were bored, so I said, hey, let's go to Target. And then, so we hopped in an Uber and went to Target. And we
an Uber.
We fucked around in there for a little bit, got some stuff. Mostly what we went there for was little Star Wars Lego figures, little itty bitty thingies, whatever.
2 o'clock. I woke up at 2 o'clock.
And we didn't find really what we were looking for, so
I mean, we found one.
We got one in a Batman.
And then I got a Harley bauble.
I bought some candy.
A Harley Quinn bauble.
And so we left. We went walking and we saw a Kroger. We went in the Kroger and a bitch yelled at us. Because we can't
allowed to record in her.
Apparently we're not allowed to record in there. Even though we still recorded in there. We have footage for that. We'll make a video eventually. It'll be up eventually. It'll be up someday, just
not today.
Definitely not today. In fact, isn't this going out later today?
Whenever I wake up.
Yeah. So, then we left there and we started walking around. We just kind of walked around and talked and hung out. And honestly, we should have recorded most of that because
it was too dark.
It was too dark, but man, we said some funny shit. I don't remember half of it, but I remember laughing a lot.
I screamed and startled a homeless man.
Yes, that did happen. And I didn't realize there was a homeless man until you stopped, and I was like, shit. So we walked the other way.
I also screamed and possibly upset some hipsters.
No, that was me that upset the hipsters. Because I said fucking hipsters, and then they turned.
Well, that, and plus, before you said that, I was just like, it's rustic. It's a hipster place.
The hipsters were about 50 feet away from the homeless man.
The homeless man might have been a hipster.
On the other side of the fence.
Yeah.
It could have just been a hipster that was like, the place is too mainstream for me. Because he's a hipster, and if it's mainstream with other hipsters, it's too mainstream for him. But, so we start walking some more. and I see a Taco Bell down the road, and I'm like, oh, that's my destination now. But
And I'm just like, please, let's just go back. Let's just go back home.
and I'm like, nope, we're going. So we walk all the way to the Taco Bell. I completely forget that it is 1 in the morning, or near 1 in the morning. Taco Bell walk-in is closed. We need a car to get some drive-through. We didn't have a car, so
Actually, if you would have asked that lady, knowing how she was, she
she
probably,
probably would
would
have drove us through. But
I mean,
I
we
would-
went past the Taco Bell.
I was thinking about asking her to stop at a food place, but there was nowhere near us, so I didn't say anything. But anyways, so I got mad and we walked back up to the 7-Eleven slightly up the road, which is funny because while that was happening, you stepped in some liquid that we still don't know what it is. Wetted down your whole shoe, and you were like, "Bleh. Don't sniff it now."
I think it was just a puddle. My foot smells normal. So,
I'm not sniffing your foot.
please?
No. But anyways, so we get to a gas station, 7-Eleven, and I go in to go bathroom. Both bathrooms, men and women, is out of order. So I stood there and kind of just looked to see if I could open the doors. Neither of the doors open, so I eventually came out. And while I was inside, a bunch of homeless people showed up out of nowhere. And Thomas, in his quick thinking, made himself look homeless, and they didn't bother him.
So, what had happened outside while he was inside the, what was it, 7-Eleven?
Yeah.
While he was inside the 7-Eleven doing his thing, trying to take a piss, I'm sitting out there on the curb waiting for him to come back out because I didn't want to go into the 7-Eleven. This man, homeless.
7-Eleven a lot.
Yes.
We are not
This-
sponsored by 7-Eleven.
This man rides up on one of those bikes that you swipe your card and pay for to ride around.
$1 per hour. That's what all of them said.
I want to say he's homeless. I'm pretty sure he was homeless because of how he
Or
was
he was just a
acting.
druggie.
That too. But he rode up on one of those bikes you have to pay for with a card, mind you. And he starts picking up change and like doing that like quiet rambling to himself. He looks at me a few times like I'm supposed to be trying to like get in on this conversation. And he's like, man, these people leave a lot of change out here. They look over at me like I'm supposed to like get in on this. And I'm sitting there, I flip my hat backwards so, you know, maybe he'd think I'm homeless. I hid my hair so you don't see the color. And, you know, he's just looking at me like I'm one of him. You know, just like a homeless person or something.
Yeah.
And then you came out, and that's when he started trying to bum for money.
Yeah.
It was funny because I was sitting there and he's just like treating me like one of his own.
Yeah. Well, it was probably also because you were just sitting there and not going inside that he was like, oh, he's probably ain't got shit. But he saw me come out and he was like, oh, he got shit. So,
Yeah.
so then all the homeless people, like 3 or 4 of them were there. And we decided this isn't safe anymore. So I immediately called a Lyft. And we moved over to the opposite side of the parking area
lot.
and waited. And then I think a crossdresser or a transvestite, I couldn't quite tell, came out of nowhere, started screaming about shit.
I'm the one that pointed her out, to be
Yeah,
fair.
That's
She
true.
looked like a black Raggedy Ann.
Yeah, red hair and everything.
She like walked by us into the 7-Eleven. Again, 7-Eleven. Yes, 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven?
Yes, absolutely, 7-Eleven. But she walked by us and went inside, and I looked at her and I was like, I think that was a transvestite. And then she turned slightly, like,
And I was like, oh god, yeah.
absolutely, absolutely. And so we walked away, went to the side of the parking lot where we were sitting waiting for the lift, and she came back out with these other 2 men, and
Screaming at some bitch in a car.
the lady in the car, she sounded drunk. They both sounded drunk. And they're screaming at each other. And they start screaming at each other, and have the other men following behind them. And it was just really bizarre. And then finally our lift showed up.
Yeah, and like she was like driving slow and looking around. So I turned on my phone quickly and started like waving it around to try and catch her attention. And she just like slams on the gas and comes over to us real quick. And then we got in. She was like, "Oh, thank God, you're Cameron." And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "I thought it was gonna be one of those weird people over there." I was like, "Please don't be Cameron. Please don't be Cameron." And we were like, "Yeah, we saw him too. That's why we were over here." And then we had a really nice drive with her. She told us about how she's vegan and but she wasn't like we asked about it. She wasn't just being vegan about it.
Told us how she had no friends, and we were her friends.
Yeah, we were her only friends, so that's
Just
cool.
sad. We should have gotten her like numbers so we could hang out.
I mean, I could probably get it off my Uber app or
Never mind,
Lyft
never
app.
mind,
Sorry,
it's not worth it. I don't want to bother her. She said she didn't want friends because
she
she's
didn't
trying
have
to
any
work.
friends because all she does is Lyft. But she was like, I had this one friend always wanted to go out to the clubs, and I just want to sit at home and watch anime. And we were like, yeah.
I have the friend that wants to go out to the club and start drinking, and she wants to watch anime, like she said. And I
then
was
you-
sitting there, and I was just like, why not both? Why not just drink while you watch anime? You get a 2-for-1 there.
And she was like, yeah. But she was really nice, and she was cool. Kind of sad that her ride was so short we couldn't talk to her more.
No, it's sad that we couldn't give her more than a 5-star rating.
That's true. She was awesome.
It's also
She-
sad that she said that she might be getting kicked off of Lyft soon.
Did she?
Yeah, she said that as we got in the car. She's like, she's been doing this for so
Oh,
long. They were thinking about
no.
dropping her.
Kicking her off for the day.
Oh, well, that's a different story.
Yes, because she was, from what it sounded like, she had worked like 12 hours that day. From today.
Is that why she sounded like she was high?
Yeah, she was tired.
Oh.
She was saying they're gonna kick me off for the day, not forever.
Okay, well, that's a different story.
Yeah.
I was way more concerned for this lady than I needed to be.
Yeah. Well, she was also telling us she's done over 2,000 drives for Lyft.
In today alone.
Yeah, just don't. No, that's impossible. That was a joke. But-
Not if it's like one drive, just like a block, another drive, another block, another drive. You know.
and like it's the moment she drops someone off, that other person's staying right in that exact spot and just
it's kind of like how Grand Theft Auto works sometimes when you try to drive a taxi.
Oh, yeah.
Not really.
I
Not
don't
at all.
know how that works.
Not at all. It's not at all like that. Don't quote me on that. Grand Theft Auto sucks.
Yes, I agree with that statement.
But 7-Eleven though.
7-Eleven. Oh, thank heaven.
7-Eleven.
What else happened to us?
Watched a lot of YouTube.
We watched a lot. We after we got home,
Oh yeah, I need to.
we got onto Facebook and we started looking through pictures, and we started looking through pictures, and we started looking through pictures. Eventually, we got to Chris's Facebook, and Thomas noticed that when he was younger, he was so much happier. So what Thomas now wants to ask Chris
Chris.
is,
Who hurt you?
that's what Chris's phone's gonna show.
Good.
Is gonna show who hurt you in 2 different chats.
I don't care. It shouldn't be in the meme checks. I don't mean it to be a meme. I mean it to be like a legit who hurt you.
Like seriously, dude, where did
where did
'cause-
your cynicism come from?
because it's almost what happened to Thomas. Whereas we all know what hurt him. His first girlfriend cheated on him, and blah blah blah. Long story short, he lost all of his emotion that day.
Which I'm starting to try to get back.
Yeah, you are doing pretty good actually.
Today alone proved a lot.
Yeah, because we got home and you weren't immediately like, I'm not going outside for another month. You were like, yeah, that was
Cool.
cool.
Let's go. Come on, let's go to Target. Let's
Yeah.
do this. I'm trying to clear it out. Don't mind me. I just don't want it to be in my like. This, you need to go to this chat on Discord and look at their.
Yeah, so he was looking through a Discord chat and he happened to click on one of the porn folders on the Discord chat, and there was a really gross one. And I just wanted to go, ugh. 'Cause it's, ugh. But yeah.
No, we're not showing it. Go away. Please don't go away. But we're not showing it.
Don't ask that again, please. You can ask us other questions, go, by like commenting and subscribing.
Mostly commenting. That's how you ask a question.
Yeah. Or find us on Twitter.
Or just stalk him.
I'm fine with that. TH3 Applejack on Twitter.
I'd rather you not stalk me because I don't really leave the apartment. I don't need like a bunch of people standing outside, just kind of like.
We say a bunch of people, but we only have 51 subscribers.
Yeah, you never know. Somebody someday, might make it a big.
Maybe us talking about 7-Eleven so much is gonna skyrocket us.
Yeah,
to
big
7-Eleven fame. I am talking kind of loud right now. I think your dad's probably already getting ready for work.
No, he's clearly awake and not going to work. He would be ready right now.
So
He'd
he
be
doesn't.
gone.
But he doesn't work today.
I guess not. I don't know. I was gonna ask him after the podcast's done.
Oh, okay.
Bigger.
What do you? Oh, and Thomas found a cosplayer that he knew the character of but couldn't remember the name. So he went on a 15-minute tangent trying to find it.
It was longer than 15 minutes.
It started with the
Gay elf.
gay white elf. Didn't come up. Gay Nintendo elf.
I'm surprised iDubbbz didn't come up more.
Gay elf.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually, he found it. It was, what was it?
Moogle?
Moogle. Moogle from Final Fantasy
and Kingdom Hearts.
11?
And Kingdom Hearts.
And Kingdom Hearts. I don't know how he found it. We just tried everything in the world, and eventually he was like, maybe he was a merchant. So I was like, type in Nintendo merchant. He was like, maybe it wasn't Nintendo. And I was like, type in...
I said maybe it was Kingdom Hearts.
So that's what it was. And maybe it was Kingdom Hearts. And so I was like, then type in Kingdom Hearts merchant. Because for some reason, Thomas likes to type like very specific searches that don't help. So I broadened them for him, and that tends to help a little bit. You search very specific things.
Because I was taught to search specifics.
Search, if you don't know what it is, search broad.
I was taught back in like computer school back in like 5th grade. Oddly enough, with that tweet, you know. Also, do you want to know the story behind that tweet? I need to tell this now, otherwise I'm gonna forget.
What tweet?
The one where I said I remembered I remember to come back to something I said back in 5th grade.
Oh, that.
Or
Okay.
whatever the fuck I said. But did we finish the other conversation? Or did I just completely like cut this?
I don't remember anymore.
Me neither. That's a good thing about us.
It's 6 in the morning and we have not slept since
Or had
noon
any
for
coffee.
me or 2 for him.
Caffeine.
Caffeine? I mean, I had some ginger ale. That might have had some caffeine in it. But then again, you gotta remember, my ADHD...
Either way. I need to tell the story, otherwise I'm gonna forget.
My ADHD makes it to where caffeine affects me the exact opposite. It doesn't wire me up. It kind of chills me out. Which is why I drink a lot of Mountain Dew.
That's what it does to me too. Actually,
You have a mild form of ADHD then.
because anytime I've drunk energy drinks or whatever, I'm up for like 2 hours, and then it's just like,
But you're not like...
yeah, no. Then I just pass out.
You must have a very mild form of ADHD.
But to go back to the tweet that I made.
5th grade.
5th grade. It was the end of the year, very last day, or was it 4th grade? One of them. I'm gonna go with 5th grade because it makes more sense this way. And plus, I think it was actually 5th grade, but either way,
that's the key element.
either way, it was the end of class, last day, and I'm trying to like, I'm holding in some bad like stomach problems. I have to shit, I gotta fart, and I'm sitting in class and I'm trying to like rock myself. I actually started taking my desk and leaning forward in it. Like I'm trying to like cope here, and I'm watching the clock. I'm waiting for it. I'm trying to get through this, and then I leaned forward once, and you just heard. And one of the kids in the class, and dear God, I hope someday one of the people that were in that class hear this and they remember this. But I guarantee it's not, because it was only embarrassing for me. But if I thought this with the thing that I thought of at the time, it would have been way better. But somebody was just like,
Were you fat back then?
I don't fucking remember. Somebody was just like, ew, Thomas farted. And at the time, I was just like, I didn't fart. The chair made that noise, you know, trying to just play it off. And they're just like, there's no way the chair made that noise. See, now, what is it, like 10 years later?
That would have been more than 10 years for 5th grade.
That would have been 10 for 5th, right?
Would it? How old are you? I got this. Hold on. How old are you in 5th grade?
What did it say?
It said a virtual assistant never reveals her age. Fuck off, Siri. Hold on. What is the normal age of a 5th grader student?
You know, we could just take 7 plus 3, so 10 years ago. 10 years ago, fucker. So it would have been 11. But either way, not the point.
I'm looking into it now. Keep telling your story.
I forgot where it was.
10 to 11, you're right.
So 11 years later, 10, 11 years later, I finally thought of a comeback that would have worked way better in that situation. And I would have said, I wish I had farted. That way I'd have a little bit more relief in the situation. would have worked way better.
No, it wouldn't have. That would have been way too sophisticated for
A 10-year-old, I know.
10-year-olds.
But just imagine if I said that. Think of how like
I
cool
feel
I
like
would
your
have been.
teacher would have been like, "Hey," and everyone else just would have stared at you like I did just now.
Just imagine that. I would have been the coolest kid in the class.
No, you wouldn't have.
To myself.
You would have been the stinkiest kid in the class.
The nerd. I was already the nerd. And then when I got to high school, I apparently became the popular kid. And I'm using heavy quotations with that.
You were the kid that everyone hung out with, even though you didn't really care.
I was the kid everyone hung out with. Everyone knew, but I had no fucking clue who anyone was. They would walk up to me like, "Hey, Thomas," shook my hand, like patted me on the back, hugged me, or whatever. I'm just like,
Such your dick.
I don't know who you are.
Who the fuck are you're just another Mexican? What are you doing?
You know, another Hispanic dude, another black guy, maybe even a white guy sometimes. But
Pregnant Hispanic girl. Hello.
no, they went to that school that was near my school.
Oh right, that
They had.
reform school kind of like
You're pregnant. You leave.
you're a juvenile, you leave.
You're not one of these upstanding kids here.
You're not white, you leave.
That's not the case at my school.
Well, at my school, my high school, I was literally the only white student in the entire high school. So I knew everybody because I was the white kid. And everybody wanted to hang out with the white kid because all gang members try to keep a white friend.
I like how you say everyone wanted to hang out with you, but you always left school to come hang out with me.
Yeah. No one wanted to hang out with me outside of school, just at school. Hell, I still have friends from school that they to this day I could call them up if I needed someone to be fucking like shook down or some bullshit, whatever.
Like the guy from the app that we play, the Underworld
Mario?
Empire guy.
No.
That guy. Yeah.
Maybe actually, I could guarantee you if I ever
Bring
wanted
Luigi.
if I ever wanted weed, he would probably hook me up in a heartbeat. Good thing I don't care about.
Does he still work
marijuana.
at the mall?
No, I don't know what the fuck he does anymore. I barely even see him on that game.
You rarely see me on that game. Let's be honest. Everyone wants to give it
I
up,
rarely
but
see
you're like
anyone
on
ex-
crack with it.
Yeah, it's my only game I'm actually good at.
I'm over here like
I'm in the top 5,000 in the world.
I'm playing this game and that game and this game and that game,
Starbound
and you want me to come back to this game?
yeah, it's a mobile
That's
game.
like a year ago.
It's a mobile game that you can do while you're playing the other games. I don't get why you can't fucking help me. You're one of the
I'm watching
highest level
Hulu on my
people.
phone.
You're one of the highest level people in the game, and I need your help, and you never help me.
I always help you when you call, or not call, text me.
Yeah, but I don't always remember to text you because you're normally asleep when I need you.
As long as it's not between like
I need you during the 10 a.m. war.
7 a.m. to 2 p.m. I'm like I don't see what the problem is.
You mean the one war that I always make sure I'm in? Yeah. No, don't worry about it. Anyways, we're talking about the game that probably nobody that watching this plays, Underworld Empire.
Yeah, go play it and join the Sun
Yeah,
Raiders.
join the Sun Raiders. That's mine, and I need more people.
Or the Sun Raider.
Sun Raiders with an S. Before that, we were world leaders with a money sign.
I hated that name.
So did I,
The only
but
thing I liked about it was that one guy that was cool.
Briggs or
Glum?
Kane? Glum. Oh, Glum. I miss Glum. It was Glum.
We have Briggs.
We do have Briggs. Briggs was still cool back then.
And we have Kane.
Kane is Briggs.
Then why'd you say both of them?
Because I don't remember. Shut
I
up.
hope you heard my arm pop when I threw my hands at him. I just wish Glum came with us. I told him to.
Glum was like, dude, I'm not moving.
I asked him to. Just like, yeah, no, I'm either gonna stay here with this or I'm gonna go join some bigger crew. It's like, fuck you too. But have a good time, buddy.
I love you.
No, my fuck you is my love.
That's true. Fuck you. I love you too.
Fuck you.
They did on
Is
Shameless.
Fuck you, the new thank you. Yeah, I know. I told you.
No, you didn't. You said something else.
No, I told you about that. You haven't seen that part yet. It's in
No,
season 7.
they did it in season 2.
Did they?
Yeah, where Fiona was. They were like, Fiona's a hood girl. She says "fuck you." That means I love you.
Oh. Huh. I don't remember that.
Yeah,
It's a long time ago.
that was a long time ago for you. Shameless is pretty good. If you haven't seen it, go watch it.
Just be wary. There are boobs.
And flaccid penises.
Are
Because
there?
if they're erect penises, that would make it a porno.
Are there? I don't remember that.
Yeah. There you see what's his name, the neighbor that's married to the black chick.
Yeah, with the long hair in the beginning and he shaves it.
Yeah, you see his penis. And then you see the old dude's penis, I think.
Frank?
No. The old dude that owned the bar that I think's gonna die soon in season 2. I don't know. The one that owns the alibi. The old guy that owns the alibi.
I got very confused because something happens with that, and I'm over here like in a different mindset with it because I don't remember that at all.
You don't remember does the alibi not exist later? Which, by the way, is an amazing name for a bar.
Yeah. Where were you last night?
At the alibi? Is that
What's
your
your-
alibi? Yeah. My alibi is I'm at the alibi.
What? Like what?
Whenever I catch up on Shameless, when's the last time you watched season 1? How long ago?
Missouri?
Jesus.
Maybe?
You should do like a brief
I
kinda-
can't do that. I have too many other shows going on.
No, I mean like a re-watch, like not rewatching, summarization of each season so you remember stuff so we can talk about it when I finish.
If you bring it up, I'm gonna remember it.
Okay.
Except for that old man. I don't remember the old man.
He was in so far. He's been in like 3 episodes. It doesn't matter. Anyways, fuck. I was gonna say something else. I completely forgot what it was. I'm tired. Can you
The
tell?
Punisher.
We haven't gotten very far into the Punisher. We're like 4 seasons, or unless you finished it without me.
No.
Okay. Yeah, we need to record some more tomorrow when I get off work.
Star Wars.
Oh, I've been watching Star Wars, Clone Wars. I almost said the Stone Wars, and I'm like, that's not Star Wars. I like it. I think it's good.
Any specifics?
I like that they don't specifically focus on Anakin the entire time. There's a couple episodes where they got jet off to other Jedis, which is kind of interesting. And
I love how originally you started watching it because you wanted to see more of Ahsoka Tano. Now you're watching it because you like it.
I love Ahsoka. She's super cute.
Everyone likes Ahsoka.
But I started watching it. The real reason is because it was the only thing my nephew wouldn't fucking scream about when I wanted to put Netflix on my own. Because he's a child and he needs cartoons, and Star Wars is cool, so I put on that, and I actually enjoy it, and he will sit down and watch it because, ooh, pretty colors.
Ooh, pretty colors and glowy things.
Actually, it actually annoys me now, because in his mind, the only thing that I ever think about is My Little Pony, which I haven't watched in about 8 months now, at this point, like, legitimately. And it's like, I'm like, dude, I watch everything else except for that now.
Everything
attention.
except for your stupid Pac-Man show.
Fucking hate that Pac-Man show. He tried to put it on. I said, no, fuck.
No, we're watching
I,
Star Wars.
I said to a 6-year-old, I was like, fuck you, change it. And he was like, oh,
no, fuck you.
I-
Look
like-
at the boobs I've drawn.
I'm pretty sure we've told that multiple times.
I
But
don't care.
yes,
it's
my
so
nephew
good.
drew tits on his fucking. He drew naked women on his Nintendo
This
DS.
is fucking funny. What is this? I don't know.
I was just drawing. Like, what kind of fucking idiot? Like, he had his DS in his room. I thought he was playing fucking Sonic Boom or something. And my sister walks in his room, and he quickly closes his DS, throws it under his blanket, and looks at her and just goes, I was just drawing. How fucking suspicious can you be, motherfucker? So my sister takes it, throws it at me in the living room, and says, find out what he was doing. Like, apparently she thought he was looking up porn on, like, a porn website.
No.
No, he was making his own porn, sweetheart. This boy is fucking resourceful.
Oh, I forgot to mention the fucking Christmas tree.
Oh, yeah. He bought a tiny Christmas tree that's
It's
about
about 6 inches.
not
maybe.
even. Like 3 inches tall. And then like a 2
No, it's gotta be 6 inches.
and a half bucket.
My phone's 6 inches.
Is your phone 6 inches?
Damn, it's just almost exactly 6 inches.
Well, I was talking about the green part.
Oh,
And then the little bucket's an extra
that's
inch
about
and a
4
half.
inches.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Why are we
But,
talking about the inches of a tree?
because it's the inches of a penis.
Oh yeah, you also got me to try whatever this is.
Oh, Raj. Oh, that was another thing that the lift lady liked. The Japanese sodas that have the little marble. Rammstein. Yeah.
Rammstein?
Rammstein.
Rammstein.
Rammstein. It's ramen something, because I remember we looked for it once and the guy thought we said ramen. So he took us to the ramen aisle. We were like, no, not there. But Thomas tried it for the first time and he liked it.
I don't like the flavored one. I like the original.
He likes the original.
I like the OG version.
But I told the Lyft lady that was his first time trying one. She's like, oh, I love, because I described it as, yeah, Japanese soda. And she goes, oh, I love it. Says the name of it. And I was like, yeah, that. Because I still don't remember the name because I don't care that much.
The best driver you could ask for. She deserves as many stars as you can give.
We should just keep canceling every time we use it until we get her.
Just specifically.
Jessica, come piss up.
She gets so tired of us.
I'm so tired. Then, like, when she picks us up, it's like, hey, it's your friends.
She's like, I wasn't being serious. I hated you.
I wasn't serious. I'm a vegan and you guys eat meat. Fuck off.
He's the closest to being my friend because he doesn't like meat as much.
Oh, talking about you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just pointing at you because you just happen to be like in front of me. Well, this cone of in front of me.
Fuck, I can't push.
Glad your tablet wasn't on there.
Yeah, because then Sean would have told us to click that button.
Yeah, the stop recording button.
You want to know why? Because we're tired. And it's been 30 minutes, and a 30-minute podcast is pretty damn good for us being tired.
Yeah, also, I'd like to say we're sorry for only making 30-minute podcasts for the past, few. Well, 30 are really short podcasts.
Yeah, I like 45 minutes to an hour, personally, but...
I'd like to get at least an hour, a little over, maybe. But...
most of the time, you complain about doing more.
Well, I'd personally like to, but... I
You also
complain because
don't
we run
like
out
to.
of fucking topics.
Yeah, that's true. But normally, like the past few weeks, we record. I get to his house on Saturday morning. He finishes waking up. We record as much as we can. I have to go straight to work, so we don't get much time to record, and we don't have much planned. We need to get better about that. We need to start writing down topics ahead of time and plan it out, and actually have.
That wouldn't make it go any smoother.
Yeah, if we had a ton of topics written out, we would go from topic to topic.
We need more time in a day, so we can get videos done. Because it's the constraints between having this go for 30 minutes to an hour with a podcast and then trying to record 20, 30-minute episodes and then
yeah,
trying to get all that through
I think
the span of 4 hours normally.
What I think we need to start doing is doing the podcast Friday night or Sunday morning whenever I get here, and then doing episodes Sunday night after I get off work. Because that would be when we have the most time for that. Which is what we're going to have to do.
What time do you get off again? 5?
6:30. But I'm going to need a ride home. Unless I take that bike thingy. It's still there.
All the way home? To Arlington?
No. I mean, I'm going to need a ride back from there to here because Adam's not working and so I don't have a ride from my boss.
Oh.
I don't want to get in the car with JJ.
I was like, who's JJ? And
The only one that
you've Beard Man.
Mm-hmm.
I describe him as the most
the Arab with a beard, yes.
No, I describe him as the descriptive thing, not the racial thing.
The Arab with a beard, yes.
The dickhead with a beard.
Anyways, because we're just gonna babble on and on and on and on and on.
Which it seems
about
like we
7-Eleven.
can do a lot when we don't have other people.
Yeah.
But when we have other people, it makes a third personality, gives a little bit more splash of flavor, spam of
point in case,
smack of
Splooge.
tack.
You can tell how tired he is. His brain is chugging, but there's just nothing there.
Razzmatazz.
Razzmatazz?
That fucking frog had a dick. It just hit me again. It just hit me again. I want to cut it there, but now I feel like I need context.
No, we absolutely need context. So I don't know what it was, but something made him think of Crazy Frog. So we pulled up a Crazy Frog video. I think it was Axel F or whatever that song is. You know, the most common one, the most common one that people think of.
That made me think of the dick frog. That's why it came up. That's why I said it. I just wanted to be done.
What?
When I was like, oh, that frog had a dick. That's why. That's what connected the dots.
Oh, okay. Because you're doing that. Bling, bling, ding, ding,
Yeah,
dong. Okay. Bling, ding, 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 dong. Bling, ding, ding,
But
ding,
continue
ding.
the story.
Yeah, that song. But so we were watching the video. I was like, yeah, he originally had a penis, and Thomas didn't believe me, so he typed in Crazy Frog original, and what do you know? There's a little weenie, and he said, "I thought you were kidding,
Oh, you're fucking with me.
but why would you fuck with me about this? Why would this not be real?" And it just kind of broke him for a minute, and he just closed the tab. He's like, I don't want to. So that's why he's getting flashbacks about the frog having a penis. And on
I
that
have
note,
PTSD now.
and on that note,
I need a little dog. I need a what is his name? Foxy.
her name, Foxy. And on those notes,
Sorry, I missed you.
no,
the dog.
shut the fuck up. Let us end this already. Thank you for watching. Listening, fucking whatever. Because I knew you were gonna say something.
Fucked up pancakes.
Don't forget to stop bringing up fucking topics. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and commenting, and loving us or hating us. Whatever you do, man.
Uber Eats sucked.
What?
It was Uber Eats, right?
Oh yeah, that
Or
was
was it just IHOP?
that was Uber Eats, but the Uber Eats was fine. It was the IHOP itself that fucking sucked. Anyways, shut up. I want to end this. I want to go take a little nap before I go to work in the morning. So thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Maybe.
We will.
Maybe. I
We
got a
will.
fart.